I will start it here. Okay, so we have calculated length and height. So length, how it is calculated? This is 35, then this is 15. How many it is? 50. Then this 35 and the radius of this outer circle is 35. It is missing here in the question. This arrow should be here. Okay, so the outer circle radius is 35. So this 35 plus this 35 is total 70. So 70 plus 50, 120 length. Then height obviously when you will get in the front view. So radius of this outer circle is 35, means diameter of that circle is considered as a height. So 70 is the height. And width you can calculate in the top view, that is 20 plus 30 plus 20. So obviously it is 70. So 70 height, 70 width, and 120 length. According to that, you just prepare the block for the drawing. So take the 09 color here and just I will take from here just off this snap. Do not forget. So height is 70. Let us consider. Control E button. 70 height. Then either to take the front view in the right side or left side, because if you observe this one, O point is on the left side, so obviously you have to take the front view on the right side. Why? Because this O should be matched with this one, this O. Okay, orientation. So or one more rule is there: if it is on the left side, you have to take it on the right side, and if it is in the right side, you have to take the front view in the left side. So here the O point is on the left side, that's why we have to take this front view in the right side. So you can draw. Okay, so that we have calculated dimension. Now we have to increase here some height, so that not increase, that we have to draw here height. So 70 height is there. Then you have to connect it to this point. Then obviously you have to change the orientation now, Control E, and then you can start with this side view surface. So for this side view 70, then height is also 70. Then connect it to this point, and then you have to go into the top view surface by Control E. Just take the line. Then this side, obviously you have to take 120, and then you have to connect this to this. So it is crossing the boundary, so you can just shift this whole diagram in a downward direction. Move it, go to the move command, select this one and move it in a downward direction. Ortho off. That's it. Then ortho on again. Now we will start with this view. So if you observe here that front view, so while observing the diagram, you have to look into both the view. So you can see this part. So I will divide this diagram into two parts. One part is from this line to this side, and one part from this to this line. So how it is looking in the top view? It is looking in the top view only rectangle having thickness is equal to 20 mm, not from here to here. Okay, so this surface is available in this region only. That, and even though it is not exactly at the middle, it is 20 mm from this side. So 20 mm from this side, one rectangle is there in the top view, and that shape is circular shape. Okay, so half circle is there and full circle is there. Getting? Then how it is looking this part here in the front view, it is inclined portion. This part, this to this, is not on the horizontal surface, it is on inclined surface. Okay, and this, there is a one rectangle at this side, so 15 mm there. So how we can plan for this one? So we'll start with this corner. So 35 from this back side, then 15, one rectangle is there, and from this side 20 mm, one another rectangle is there. So likewise we will plan. Then I'll start with black color here. So take this one, this side 35 mm, then this side full, then this to this is 15, because here it is 15, right? I'm talking about top view 15. Then this one, this side, this to this, and then you can trim it. Okay. Then next part, we have to prepare this block, this particular block, that it is 20 mm from this side. Okay, so I can prepare this 20 mm from this side, 20 mm, again 20 this side, or you can take this like this one, this side 20, and then take this. Then you can trim it. Delete. Okay, so this block is prepared. Now we have to prepare the block for this. So if you observe, this is a one circles, two circles are present over there. So you have to show it that. Okay, so how we can prepare it? So first of all, I will just extend this part. Control E. Yes. So I will prepare block for this one. The next part, you just choose this 09 color because it is not a permanent. So here it is height is 70, and then this side. Okay, so here only we have to prepare this shape. Okay, so I will trim this part. Okay, so on this surface, whatever this virtual surface is visible here, so on this surface we have to prepare this part. Why? Because it is observed in the top view, it is having only thickness 20 mm. Okay, so from this side 20 and then 20. Okay, so how we can prepare it? So we have to find out now center point in the front view. So this is exactly at the middle, one center point, and from this side it is 35. Okay, 35, 35. So that's it. So how we can prepare it? You can take this color and just prepare it. So 35 is from middle, 35, draw one line, and from this side it is also 35 or exactly at the middle. So, so how we can prepare it, that part? Yeah, here it is a 70, right? So here we will plan 35. So while drawing vertical line, you will get exact line here. If you draw 35 from this side, this corner, that would be wrong. So always do remember, you have to find out true lines from that. So 35 is this side, then draw vertical line. Okay, now you can draw the circles. So isocircle ellipse you have to use ellipse. Then take this circle, isocircle, take the black color here. Then take the point. So this one is a 35 radius. That will fit properly. And again use isocircle, and then inner circle diameter is 40. So it means the radius equal to 20. Getting? So 20 is there. So you can trim the half circle over there. This half circle we have to trim, and then whatever the overlapping part of this inner circle, that is also required to trim. Then you can finally delete this. Okay, so this one we have to trim it, or we have to delete it, this part, because you can trim also. Afterwards you can trim, no issue. Now before you have to move to this one, we have to give the that we have to give the thickness to this circle. So how we can give it? Go to the copy button, select this part, then press enter, and this one we have to move it on the this side. Okay, how many mm? 20 mm. It is not capturing properly. So what I have to do? Delete it, zoom it properly in this one. Copy button, select the base point properly. This side 20 mm. So it is not moving properly. Why it is not moving properly? I need to check out. I will just delete this part first. Okay. Okay, then it is 20 and this one 20. Okay, no issue. So I will start with this one again. So go to this one, select this part. The center point should be properly captured. Copy and base point. Specify base point here. This side 20 mm. Okay, now it is captured properly. So when it is not captured, how we can decide this circle end should be on this line? So then it is considered as it is captured properly. If it is not capturing properly, your the base point may be wrong. So you just zoom in and then select the base point properly. Okay. So next is we have to connect this as a quadrant from this to this. Okay, and then we have to use the trim obviously here. This part is not required. This is not required. Even though this one is not required. Okay, so this is not required, this is not required. You can delete this also. So this is how it is required to draw. Then finally you have to connect this to this end. Then we have to draw one circle at inside. Which one? So after giving thickness only you can draw this. So I will delete this part, even though this one is now not required. So it is, these are some reference lines. So after that, you can take this ellipse command again, iso circle, then select this one, Control E, change the surface. This one, how many mm? It's 20 mm, right? Then you can use trim button. So same circle also we have to give the thickness. So how we can give the thickness? You can go to this one, copy button, select the circle, press enter, zoom, take the base point properly, and we have to move in this direction, okay, this direction 20 mm. So we have to capture it properly, trim. So inside part we have to keep, other part we have to trim. This one and this one, I will delete. Okay, finally you can delete this part also. Once you give the thickness, you can remove the center line also. So this part is look like this. Okay, it is not exactly at the middle, it is 20 from this side. If you see from the front, you will get the shape like this, and if you see from the top, you will get only one rectangle here. That's it. Now we have to look into this part. Okay, so if you observe this one, here angles are there, but angles will not work in the isometric. Okay, so we have to convert it into distances. So if you observe this part, so here let us consider total length is yeah, from here if I connect this one, this is 35, and if I connect this as a triangle here, okay, here if I connect this triangle from this to this, so I will just draw it here, so you will come to know. If I connect this, so it is difficult. If I connect this one, this triangle, then what happened? So here it is a 45, okay, and this one is a 35. So we have to use tan 45 here, and we have to measure this length. Okay, so this one is a 35. So tan 45, I think 1. Am I right? Tan 45 is 1. So that's why this and this one is same. So 35 is there. This one is also 35, because if you observe this point to this point, 35 means this corner to this corner is 35. Okay, so tan 45 we have to use. So this 35 and this 35. Are you getting my point? So this is also equal. This 45, that means here it is 35 and 35. So we can take this as a 35 here total, and from here also it is 35, because total 70 is there. So I can start with this one, and I will mark the 35. Okay, angle will not work in the isometric. So we have to measure this part only. Okay, now use that, and this part we have to prepare the. So I will use this one is as a 09 here, because it is not permanent yet. Okay. Then if you observe, this to this is a inclined portion right here. So this portion is inclined. So I will use like this, because if you see from front, this would be inclined portion, this one 45 degree. But this pattern is on this inclined surface. You remember, not on a horizontal surface. It is on inclined surface. So we have to draw this pattern on this particular inclined surface. How we can draw? So look at here first. So here it is angle is 60 is given, but this angle also will not work. Okay. So instead of angle, we have to calculate the lengths. So how we can connect? So if I connect this point to this point, okay, and if I connect from this to these two, okay, so if I connect this to this, and I have to find out this distance. Okay, so how we can find out? We have to check out. So here, so if I connect this point, this to this, if I draw a perpendicular from this point to on this line, so you will get the 60 degree here. Okay, 60 degree here, and this one is a 30, exactly at the middle. From this side 20, this side 20. So what I will do, I will just make it 09 here. Then from this side 20, from this side 20. So I will directly connect here. Control E. This side 20, and also this side, from this side 20. Okay. So this 20, this 20. The gap is between that 30. Okay. Now I have to find out this distance, this vertical distance. This vertical distance I have to find out. So it is here given. If you observe this one, this is hidden part from the front. So vertical distance is 15 here, from this to this. But we cannot take this as a 15 from here. We cannot take. So how we can find out? We have to find out this distance. This distance. So how we can connect it? So look at here. The distance between this and this is 15. Okay. So it is in front view. So how we can connect? So we have to take 15 from this side. It is in front view, but we cannot find this same distance as here. So we have to take 15 here on front view. Okay. And then we have to draw a line vertical where it connects to per side. Okay, so this, from this point we have to draw one line. Okay, so I will take this as a 0, 9 here, because this 15 distance in a front view. So I have taken 15 distance and then take vertical and then take the projections here. Control E button. Okay, now I will delete this part, this one and this one. So I will trim the part. Okay, so this, on this line is there. Okay, but here if you take in the top view as a 15, that would be wrong. You have, in the top view there would be a different distance. In the front view it is 15, then vertical and then draw. Okay, so that's it. Now I have to find out this distance. So here we have to take, we have to draw one line from this point to this point, this point to this point. So you will get the right angle triangle here, and 60 would be there. Okay, so you can find out this distance. So I will just check out here. I snap, then style, standard, 5. Okay, so if I join this one from this point to this point, okay, so take out here. So here this 60 is there. So this is right angle triangle. So you can find out the distances. This one, this distance you can find out. So total 15 is there. This one is a 15. Okay, let us take a 15. This one, vertical distance, horizontal distance, and so you have to use here. I have to find out this one, and if I remove this part from this total 20, I will get this distance. This and this is same. Okay, so you can use here around yeah, it's tan 60. You can use tan 60, so you will get this distance. So tan 60 is equal to this distance divided by this distance. Okay, so this distance is 15. So you can calculate 15 divided by tan 60. You will get this distance. 15 divided by tan 60. 15 divided by tan 60. You can calculate and tell me. 15 divided by tan 60. Someone can calculate. So scientific calculator may be there, so you can calculate it. Tell me answer. Yeah, 8.66. Now 8.66 we have to remove from 20, because total this part is here, na? This part is there. So we have to find out this part only from this point to this point. Look at here. We have to find out this point to this point. So 20 minus 8.66. How many it is? 20 minus 8.66. 11.34. 11.34. Okay. So 11.34 is there. So already I have told you the angles will not work in a isometric. So you have to always consider that dimensions or distances. So 11.66. Sorry, 11.34. So from this to this, 11.34. From this to this 11.34. So again, I have to go to the snap mode again. Snap. Here style, then isometric, 5, enter. Then this I have to off. Okay. Now you can take this one from this side, 11.34. Also from this side, 11.34. Okay. Now in between that, I have to join this one, this black color. So 11.34 is this one. So I have to use 11.34 for this side also. So I have to connect this to this and this to this. And then this. Finally, I will delete this part. Okay, that's it. You can delete this one also. Getting my point? Now, next part is there. Yes. Now you can give the thickness to this part, this to this, then this to this, obviously. Then you can use the trim command. You just trim it, whatever not required. Okay, that's it. Now I have to give the thickness to this one, this corner. So if you consider this corner is at here and up to this it is 35, right? So if I join this point to this point here, this point, if I join this one, look at here. So you can join this to this point to this point. So obviously here it is, you will get the 35, 45. So you can use 45, tan 45, you will get this to this distance. Tan 40, you can create triangle like this. So look at here. So here it is triangle from, you can observe here the green triangle is there here from this right triangle. Okay, this one right triangle. So 45 is there. So that's why here also you will get the 45. So you can use 15 divided by tan 45. Sorry, yeah, tan 45 is 1. So you will obviously get the 15. So this 35 and this 15, how many it is? It is 50. So you will get the 50 here length. Okay, so you can extend this side 50. That's it. Then you can connect this to, then you can connect this point to this point, and then this you can connect this side. Then you can just remove. That's it. So the answer is ready for you. So you just remove this first block and also show the arrow for front view direction. So arrow for front view direction, you can draw this side from this side. Okay. So you just show the arrow here. That's it. So this is your answer. So here, what is important, that angles will not work in the isometric. You have to use the trigonometric rules and you have to find out the distances. And according to distances, you have to put the dimension on the isometric drawing. Okay. So that is very important here. So total around about 58 students are here. So Pratik, if you are there, if you present there, you can just take the